Thank you, Walter, and thank you, everyone, for being here. What a great conference, as usual. And thank you, Susan and Melissa. It's just fantastic to work with you and to see the results of your work. We had a repatriation summit on Sunday. We had about 70 people involved Sunday, and I'm really standing up here representing the people in the group because we had thought in doing this summit, the most important thing was to get people's voices involved in repatriation. We're often in the museum world and given things from up above. You know, NAGPRA came down upon us, no matter where we were at that time. But what about the response back about NAGPRA and other issues that surround collection stewardship? So I'm representing those people who were in the conference. Now, the origins for Sunday's summit was actually something that Brian Vio and I organized in Santa Fe in the springtime. And Susan asked us to expand on that. Brian was unable to help us on Sunday, and Jim Enote stepped in on Sunday. We had a series of speakers who set some foundation stones for us. And then punctuating the day then was audience participation. And I'm wondering if because I'm up here just representing you, I'm wondering if people who were there at the summit wanted to stand up. Please stand up. I appreciate that very much. These are the people that really did the hard work that day. And what is now ready for you to review, you can stay standing up. It's okay. It'll help me out immensely. What we talked about was that NAGPRA is really just one solution. It's a singular way to deal with things, which is a far bigger C. If we thought about NAGPRA, if we thought about repatriation as one solution, it's really just a little speck over there in the corner. Because of the issues that surround Native peoples and museums and universities and collections, representation, collaboration, or this entire world that we live in. So this one little speck, we really tried to expand out and understand how it impacts everything. And what we've come up with then is we then worked through this session, and Rick West was a great help on this too. We had these breakout groups. We had 7 breakout groups. We actually counted off, and 1, 2, 3. We broke up friends and relatives. We had people sit at tables, and they had about a half hour and 45 minutes. And both Rick and I agree it was a bit shaky at first. I would use the word shaky. It was just people figuring out who everyone was at the table, what was going on. But the results of that last hour of work on Sunday are really miraculous. And what we've done is we put together a document, almost word for word what was handed in on that Sunday. We were thinking we would come down to one actionable item, but the 7 points were all so good. We've come up with a paper, maybe a position paper, and we're talking with Susan and other board members here about perhaps ATALM takes a stand and begins to present this outward as a way to think about these issues. And there may be a way to amend or change the law itself. It may be a memorandum of understanding between tribes and museums, or it might be incorporated into accreditation and other peer review processes that we use in the museum world. So there's many ways that this document can be used. Where can you find that document? There'll be some hard copies out by the registration. There's also online at the ATALM website. We really, really would like to have your comments on this. And send them back to ATALM. If you can't get them back to ATALM, you feel you want to send them someplace else, send them to me, Bernstein@Pewaukee.org, or send them to Susan. Everybody has your email, as you know. I got an email from Susan at 2:39 this morning. But the point being, now we've got this rough draft, and we need your comments on it. We really want to make it represent the community, this coming together of people that happens each year. We really want to comment back and give some input into these issues that have been around for a long, long time, for generations and generations. But really over the last 26 years, there's been some really good work. It started a conversation, but there's more left to do than has been done. So please comment. Thank you very much for your time.